Hey, welcome back to Math with Patrick. Today is August 12th, my birthday, and we're solving problem number 224 from the Daily Epsilon calendar. And hopefully, the answer today is 12 because that matches today's date. So we need to find the smallest whole number x such that this expression right here is a perfect square. When we're talking about perfect squares, that just means like numbers that you can produce by doing a whole number times a whole number. So the first few, I guess, perfect squares are going to be like 1, and then 4, and then 9, because I'm doing like 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, 5 times 5, and so on. So for today, we need to figure out probably how much this is, and then we will figure out like the perfect square numbers kind of below it and above it. And I think the one above it is going to be the more important one because we need to add some number onto it so that we get a perfect square. And it is actually important that it does say whole number here versus integer, because if it did say integer, then x is allowed to be negative, and then we could add a negative number and therefore bring it down to a perfect square. But since it says whole numbers are usually defined to be 0, 1, 2, and greater, not negatives. And so we do need probably a positive number here. Let's figure out what 2 to the power of 7 is. We can just kind of count by our powers of 2. 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 2 squared is 4. And then the exponent now will be 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Adding on the 4, we're going to get 132. And now we need to figure out where our nearby perfect squares are. I do happen to know that 11 squared is 121, and then I know that 12 squared is 144, and it does look like we need to add on a 12, which is going to be our answer for x today, because that's what we're adding on. We do need to add on a 12 to get from 132 to 144, which is a perfect square. So 12 is our answer. That brings us just up to the right number. And that's it for today. Pretty easy problem, a little bit of arithmetic, but not too big a deal. So I guess we're done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.